So here we are at Thunder Mountain Junkyard in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Well, I should say Auto Salvage. Thunder Mountain Auto Salvage in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Of course, there's a lot to see here. This isn't even really the best part of the place yet. I haven't really gone exploring much over here. Had to get a part for my truck, so figured this would be the best part. Didn't really know what it would be called, but so I couldn't really order a new one. But why order a new one whenever you can get a used one for cheaper, or you know, let something old that's dead come to good use. Anyways, here's a 1989 Bluebird S1800. Originally from Boyd County Schools, and then it was sold to Ramey E-Step Schools. Don't know exactly where that is, honestly. But here's a Wayne County Amtran FE, be a 2000 model. Bus 9922. But of course, you can see this one's just filled with various parts. Looks like transmissions and other such things. Differentials, maybe. I'm not very mechanically inclined, but come over here. This is the Head Start from where I live. This is about 45 minutes from where the Head Start is. This junkyard. Couple of 96 Amtran 3800s. Last inspected in 2014. Expired in 2015. They're empty. Not much to see in here. Go look at the other one after we look at this bus. This one I found interesting because it's from a church that I'm fairly well acquainted with. I don't go there, but Lighthouse Baptist Church. I've done a school bus hunter video there back whenever I started the series. It was like episode 2 or something like that. But yeah, it's their phone number on the side, so it's definitely the Lighthouse Baptist Church that I knew or know. It's a Carpenter 3800. Looks like an earlier model 3800. But yeah, we'll go over here. Of course, you can see there are cars everywhere. This place is huge. If you need any parts, just come here. Here's 125. That one's 126. This one was built, I think, 24 days before that one was. But they both ended up suffering the same fate around the same time. So, same deal with this one as the other ones. Just kind of stuffed with parts. Over here are a couple of Meigs local school district buses. I also did a school bus hunter video here at the district that these were from. I believe both of these buses still have sisters that are owned by the district and or running still. I think 9830 is still running. It was one of those 98s, and then bus 13, I'm not sure what year this one is. We can get on there and check. But Meigs Local is known for doing the black grills. That one's, of course, 98. Forget what year this one is. I just don't know. It's not that I've forgotten. I just don't know. Oh, there's car seats in here. Let's see. This one is a 98 as well. Or maybe 97. Built in June of 97. So I guess it'd be 97. Of course, they both have DTs. Anyways, there's another bus on the way out of this area that I want to show. So we'll get right to that. So here's another bus that I wanted to show before I went to the part of the yard that has a bunch of buses. This is an old Mingo County bus. A 2001 International CE 300, the DT 466. That shouldn't be this far back. There should be a door here. There's the front of the hood. There's the axle. Looks like it's been here a while. So, try and show the inside here. Oh look, there's an old International gauge cluster. See if we can see where the tag is. There it is. Okay. If you could read that information, I couldn't because of how I had to reach in there, but yeah, that's just another bus I wanted to show off. So I think there's a couple more buses before we actually get to the big part of the yard, or at least the bus part of the yard. So I'll show those off. So here's the bus I was most excited about. As you can see, it's an old Cabell County bus. It's 89 Thomas ER. Oh, it's neat that it ended up here. I know where one of our old buses ended up. Well, I know where a couple of them ended up, but this one's somewhat close to home. There's also a mini bird over there, so yeah, but I got pictures of this one. I'll throw them up here, either here or at the end of the video, so yeah. So here's the next part of the lot, starting off with an old Gallia County local school district, Gallia County, Ohio, Superior Ford. It's a 1981 model. It was bus 49. Went to a Baptist church in Chesapeake. I'll have to take a picture of that and then see if I can find what the phone number belongs to, if it still belongs to that church. But Superior Ford. There's the grill. Not much in here. A bunch of transmissions and engines and stuff, it looks like. So right beside it is a Carter County Bluebird FS65 from 1999. I'll get to the front of that here later. Walking through the weeds here. There is a Carpenter 3800. Forget which county it came from in Kentucky, but then it was owned by the Marathon Refinery. It's got the ABS emblem on the hood, which is neat. Oh, they covered it up on this side. Graves Manor, I'm not sure what that is, or where that is, or is number 0239 for Pike County Schools. We'll get up to those buses here in a minute, but I'm going to walk around this trail and then I'll show you the next bus that's here and then those other two, and we'll move on to the next part. So I actually forgot about this one. I was going to show that one off, but I'll go over this one first. It's a little, I think it's as a cadet, considered a cadet, Carpenter Cadet. Let's see what year it is, if it's still in here. It was owned by somewhere in Ashland, Kentucky, just down the road. Carpenter. I don't see any stickers or plates. Looks like they, oh, maybe up there. Nope, it looks like wiring diagrams. I don't see anything. There's the doghouse. Looks like they painted some of the windows back there. Okay. Well, I don't know what year this is, but it's no newer than like early 1980s, given that roof cap design. But this Bluebird Ford over here came from Jefferson County Schools in Alabama, I believe. Then it was owned by some sort of construction or mining or pipelining outfit. And then it was here. It's a 1998 model. And unfortunately they've torn the engine out of it and thrown the hood over there on the other side of that yellow truck. And there's an old International hood, maybe from a 3800. Maybe not, I don't know. No, I don't think so. But yeah, on to the next part. So here's an old Boyd County Amtran 3800. Judging by the number, it's a 1996. Not really much to this one, but I thought I'd show it off while I was here. little bit of a step down, and it's kind of a tight squeeze between here and this navigator, but yeah, so on to the next buses, I guess. So the next couple buses that I found were one from Kentucky. It's a Genesis, early model, so probably like 93-ish. I can't read the data tag on the inside, plus I can't read what it says. I can read the word schools. That's about it. I'm guessing it's independent schools, maybe Ashland, I don't know. Can't read the number on it either. They did a really good job painting it and, well, really taking it off. And then next we have a 1995 Thomas International from Meigs Local School District. This is their third bus they have here. But yeah, I thought this was pretty neat. Just a couple buses tucked in at a dead end. Oh, there's thorns right there. That hurt. At least I'm wearing jeans. Despite it being early August. Today is actually Cameron's birthday, so happy birthday, Cameron, as I'm filming this. August 5th. Yeah, on to the next one. Well, first, let's get a better shot of the sides. Okay, now on to the next one. For a little bit of perspective, there's that Boyd County Amtran 3800 I looked at. And then down there, those other two buses I just looked at. There's the dead end road right here. But I thought I'd give a little bit of perspective to just show how large this lot is, or this junkyard. This place is huge. I should have driven over here, but I did not, because I was worried about getting something in my tire. I actually drove over here earlier trying to look for the office, and I was worried about getting something in my tire, so whenever I found the office, I had parked the truck there and walked. There's that Ford Bluebird. We'll get to those buses here in a minute, but right now we're going to focus on these. There is another, well, I'll say another, but this is the second one I found from the same head start as those Amtrans. It's a little Carpenter Cadet or whatever it is. Southwestern Community Action Organization, something like that. Head start. And then bus BE 3317 from Washington, D.C., District of Columbia Schools. And then a 1985 Thomas Ford, originally from Lighthouse Baptist Church, the same as that Carpenter 3800 from earlier. The Amtran Genesises from that School Bus Hunter video, which are both now gone. Maybe I'll do an update video on that church, but they have two different buses now. But anyways, yes, this is like 2 generations of Lighthouse Baptist Church buses ago, at least. But it's a 1985 Thomas Ford. I rode on this one once, actually. That's how I know about it. Probably back around 2009 or so. I was around 3rd, 4th grade, something like that. My sister went there for a short while, and I went with her once, and her friend's father drove this one for the church routes, so I rode along with them. They also had a 1988 Wayne GMC, which is also here. I haven't seen it yet, but I know it's here, or at least it was. I may have crushed it, but yeah, just a neat little tidbit. Now on to those. So, right here is the front end of that Carter County Bluebird FS65, and we are in Carter County, Kentucky right now, so it still sits in its home district. There's that Superior Ford I showed earlier. That was bus 49. Here's an Amtran 3800. I took my hands and went yeet with this emblem here. Let's see if the doors are open. Okay, that one's locked shut, but this one's not. There we go. Smells awful in here. Look at all this mold. Look at all the mold on my... Oh, I guess you can't really see it. Yeah, look at all the mold on my arm from the other one from earlier. Let's see, what year is this one? Built in June of 97, so I guess this is a 1997 Amtran 3800. I know Noah has one of those, has a little bit of a story behind it. I'll let him tell that if he wants to, if he hasn't already. Oh, I got it. Okay. There we go. Now I can shut the doors. Was from Hardeman County Schools in Tennessee. And here's the one that got all the mold all over my arm. Still has a motor in it, but the radiator's sitting out and the hood's right there. It's also got one of those ABS emblems. This one, I didn't look at the model year, I don't think. This one smells bad again. Oh, this one was built in February of 97. So this is one of the last Ward body styled Amtrans built. 97, there's a few of these 97s with this body style, but after this they switched to that. So, oop, almost fell backwards. But yeah, now I'll retrace some of my steps and walk that way. There's a little mid-bus church bus. Not much about it, but yeah. On to the next area. Here's another Kentucky spec Carpenter 3800, but this one's filled with lumber. Alright, so next part of the lot, we're going to kind of start back here in the corner just because this is where I stopped getting pictures for this area. But here's a Carter County Thomas FS65, and after it's owned by Carter County, it was owned by the Refinery in Catlettsburg. So, it was bus 203 for Carter County. And then it was CR15 for Catlettsburg Refinery. I guess that's what the CR is. I'm not 100% sure. It's the only thing I could think of that it would be. I've seen a few of their buses at a truck shop. It's just up the road from here, actually, on the way. I saw a couple of old Marion County, West Virginia buses, which is about 4 hours from here. So it's interesting to see that they've come down this far. I think they just got listed on Facebook Marketplace as well. So it's like they saw them and then sold or bought them. I believe this is another Carter County bus. Can't really tell because of how well they... But it looks like a C at the beginning. Kind of looks like it says Carter. But it's an old Wayne S series. I'll go around the front of it here in a second. Here's the other Lighthouse Baptist Church bus. It was owned by a different church before. It looks like Whipple Baptist Church. But this was the other bus that the church had whenever, that day that I went there. Step over some wheels here. Ooh, I might be able to use that grill actually. I don't have my sockets with me. Oh, they're in the truck, but it's on the other side of the junkyard, so I'll wait until next time. This looks like an old West Virginia spec Wayne GMC. I have no idea where it would have came from. These are pretty common in the state, so kind of like a, I guess kind of like an Amtran 3800. You didn't see them everywhere, but it wasn't uncommon to see them. Anyways, here's the front of that old Wayne S series. It's an S1800, of course, because it's Kentucky. That's what was on the bid, I believe, most of the time. But yeah. Now around here is Northwest Local School District of Scioto County, Ohio. There's one in Hamilton County, I believe. This one's the Northwest Local School District in Scioto County. And then here's a bus from Michigan. I don't know where it's from. It's from somewhere in Michigan. It's a Bluebird 3800. And then there's a little church bus there. We'll go and look at that, but while we're doing that, we'll go ahead and get a better look at this Whipple Baptist Church bus, or Lighthouse Baptist Church. I don't see anything on here marking it as Lighthouse. Peter said that this was a Lighthouse Baptist Church bus. I'll believe him, plus this goes along with what I remember, what little I remember about that bus. Goes along pretty well with it, so may have gone to that Whipple Baptist Church after it went to Lighthouse and then it came here, I don't know. There's that Michigan spec bus. There's another Catlettsburg Refinery bus. There's a little Carpenter S series from the early 80s, or maybe 79 to 84, around there. I can actually get in and look, or we can look on the tag here if we can read it. December 9th of 80, so this would be an 81. Belonged to Minford Church of the something, and then it was something Baptist Church. There's the address. Here's an old Greene County, Kentucky bus. No idea where Greene County is right off the top of my head. Don't know if it's close. Don't know if it's far. But it's somewhere in the state of Kentucky. I know that. It's an Amtrak 3800. Now, get to a bus I actually plan to take some parts off of, which is this Carter County Schools number 35. It's an ICCE. Earlier model, second gen. Actually, no, it's had a Max Force DT, not anymore. Had one. So I guess it'd be like a 08 or newer before they switched to the Navistar stuff. So this one's retired kind of early. Must have had some bad problems with it. Maybe a wreck or something. But here's a Thomas EF. I think this is also from Carter County, but I'm not for sure. Can't really read it. Or maybe it was... Yeah, no, I can't read that. Can't even read the number on it or anything. This one's just filled with engines and transmissions, as most of the other buses have been. And then there's this one, the Carter County bus. Let's see what year this one is. This one is a 2010, built January 13th of 09. So this is a 2010 model. Kind of sad to see it like this. Oh, there's the key still in it. I wonder if it'll still start up. That'd be funny if it started up somehow, but it's not like there's an engine there to really start. But yeah, there's still at least a couple more buses that I already have pictures of, but I haven't shown off on video yet. So I'll get to those. And then there's some that'll be on the way out, but not sure if I'll get those on video. But anyways, on to the next clip, I guess. Well, it turns out my drill bits are not long enough to get that, and my screwdrivers are all back at the truck. So I guess I'll just get those turn signals and maybe those tail lights whenever I get those warning lights. So, yeah, off to the next clip now, I guess. Well, my photo camera died at the right time. I was actually one picture short of what I was going to end up getting today, aside from the buses and the entrance, but I'll get those next time. I'm sure they'll still be there. This one's got the Bluebird plate. This is an old Wayne County TC2000 FE. It's got the city names on it. The black has rubbed off, but the city names still remain. Of course, here's the front of the bus. Wayne County Schools, West Virginia is where this one is from. Get this plant out of the way. This one's filled with parts. I was going to try and peel that off since that's a West Virginia spec that I've always kind of grown up with, but it's just going to tear. There's the insurance card. But yeah, we'll get around to some of these other buses that are sitting around here. And as I mentioned earlier, this is another one of those Southwestern Community Action Council buses. Its sister sitting down over there. That's where the DC bus was. There's somebody coming down this road. I think it's somebody who works here driving a truck through here. So yeah, there's that Wayne County TC 2000. There's that Community Action Program bus, council, whatever it is. Here's a Wayne, or not a Wayne, a Midbus 3400. Don't know where I got Wayne from. Don't know what county it's from, but it is indeed a Midbus 3400. And given that my photo camera died, I probably won't show the buses near the entrance until my next time here. Which I might do another video here, I don't know. Yeah, there's another Bluebird mini bird. That's at least two, I think, that are here. This one was ordered for a church, it looks like, never was a school bus. But, yeah. Well, if you like this video, thanks for watching. If you don't like the video, thanks for watching anyways. But, yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Go ahead and show off some of the buses on the way out. As an ending to this video, I actually forgot 3 buses: a Carpenter International, a Wayne GMC, and a 60s Ward Chevy. I got pictures of them on my phone. There's another Southwestern Community Action bus. Here's a C2. Don't know where it's from. There's another Bluebird in front of that C2. This one's from Southwestern Local Schools. It was approved for last school year, so I'm guessing it got in a wreck. There's that Bluebird. There's another Bluebird up here. I think this is... no, there's one more after this that I know of. But, yeah, there's that Bluebird. I went up to pay. I had an Amtrain emblem, a Bluebird emblem, the one from the TC 2000, the Amtrain conventional emblem from that 97 3800 with the new body style, and that part for my Ranger. He said, well, you can just go ahead and take it. So I said, you sure? I'll pay. He said, no, just go ahead and take it. So, okay. So, yeah, they're willing to make a good deal with you. So, that'll be it. Thanks for watching.